Hello students, here is a continuation of the lesson Prehistoric Society. In the previous video, we have learnt about three different stages in prehistoric period, that is Paleolithic age, Mesolithic age and Neolithic age. Now let us study the actual development that took place in the Metal age, that is the fourth age. What we are going to study? The use of metals began by the end of Neolithic period. The first metal that the human beings used was copper. What was it? It was copper. Then the people of Metal Age learned producing bronze by mixing tin and copper. Then what was it? Bronze is a combination of two metals, that is tin and copper. Bronze is an alloy and it is harder than the copper. Now let us study what does copper and bronze stone age tell us about. As the quantity of copper and bronze tools was very low, stone weapons were continued to be used along with them. Therefore, this period is called as Copper and Bronze Stone Age, because along with copper and bronze, stone was also in use. What did it called as? It was called as Copper and Bronze Stone Age. This age began about 5000 years ago. Agriculture and cattle rearing were the prime occupation. Prime means it was the main occupation. Design pots manufactured by using wheels belong to this age. Copper implements and jewelry have been found. Bronze implements were helpful for deep cultivation of land and for the conversion of forest land into cultivated land. So, here all it was well equipped. Day by day it was good. So, food grains which was cultivated became surplus. By transporting excess food grains to the needy places around, the trade started. So, what do you mean by trade? Trade means give and take. That means buying and selling. So, how did the transition took place? Everything we studied. Consequently, in the valleys of river Sindhu and its tributary, a grand culture like Harappa civilization could arise. So, historians identified it as the first urbanization ever happened. So, which was the first urbanization ever happened? That is Harappan civilization or Harappan culture, wherein you will learn or study in the later class, that is in the ancient civilization. In South India, the use of bronze was less when compared to use of copper. The evidences of copper and bronze stone age have been found in Halluru, Banahalli, Brahmagiri and other places in Karnataka. So this was all about the copper and bronze stone age. Finally, which is the last stone age? That is iron stone age. Iron is a hard metal. This was in use in South India long before copper. In South India, it was in use as early as some 3500 years ago. This is called as the period of grindstone culture. So, iron was hard metal material, so it was called as a grindstone culture. In the tombs of grindstone culture, some stone circle was constructed around the chamber where dead body is kept. Red and black colored pots were commonly placed in such chambers. In Karnataka, common people call it as hut or house of Pandavas, stone of Mauryas. Iron weapons and implements were helpful in agriculture and handicraft. So, what was iron used for? It was used for agriculture and handicraft. As the use of iron increased in North India, agrarian activities geared up. Agrarian, what do you mean by agrarian activity? It is nothing but the activity related to agriculture. Geared up means it was increased. It was increasing day by day. Thus, there was surplus yield. And surplus yield means more profit. Some 2600 years ago, the class which controlled surplus yield emerged as ruling class. So, now these kings and dynasty, everyone rise. They started cultivating and selling of goods to one another. Those who were sold surplus goods became more powerful and they became the ruling class. Now also, you see, whoever powerful, he will become the ruling class. There were republic states. Now we are having a democratic country. So powerful rulers we have. Thereafter, Nanda, Maurya empires became prominent. Important sites in Karnataka that belong to Iron Age are Banahalli, Hairebenakallu, Brahmagiri, Koppa, Heggadahalli, T. Narasipura, Hemmige, Hallur, Jagdinahalli, Savanadurga, Hatri Durga, and Pandavara Dinne. So all these were the places where you find some sites in Karnataka which witness the Iron Stone Age. So in this chapter we have studied about different ages, the evolutions and the origin. So children, watch the video carefully and hope you all understood this lesson. Thank you.